All right, welcome back to another episode of Discussion. Today, we're talking about the NBA playoffs. Playoffs are back. We got two games behind us, and really good. Fans are back. Playoffs are back. Basketball is back, and today you might notice that Tariq isn't with us today, so he's off on load management. We wish him the best, and should be back the next episode. And we have Basar as usual, and we also have Nathan. Nathan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, hello. As you know, best basketball player in here. Just came to bring my insight, some knowledge. Yes.
Sure, for sure. All right, so I'm sure.
I'll let it slide, Nathan.
All right, great to have you, Nathan. And so we're just gonna start with overall playoff predictions, and we're gonna go through the first round first. So let's go to the West and talk about the 1-8 game. So the Jazz and Memphis, they had the last game to last night, and Jazz they're missing Donovan Mitchell, and Memphis, they secured the win. So any of you want to start with?
Bro, Jazz 100%. When Spider comes back, it's 4-1. Easy. Bro, like they barely won. And like mind you, Dylan Brooks had a career game. Dylan Brooks has no business scoring 31 points regularly. So once Donovan Mitchell comes back, it's over. 4-1.
Okay, when is Donovan Mitchell coming back though?
Okay,
they aren't saying anything yet, but it should be game 2 or game 3.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. If he doesn't come back game 2, bro, I low-key got Memphis in 7. I'm gonna be like, that's a bold. No, because you guys gotta think, young teams. When you play against young teams, they have they got hella energy, right? And if you don't you gotta like get rid of them early. Cause if they're down 1-0 in the series, they won't know how to, they're not mature enough to they won't know what to do. I feel like. So if they play and they win game 2, because I really think they could win game 2 after what they did in game 1. Because Dylan Brooks, first of all, when he locked up Curry and now he dropped 31, this man is on a roll. Yeah. So Memphis is confident. So if they win game 2 and the Jazz don't have Donovan Mitchell, what is Rudy Gobert gonna do?
Defend. That's what he's gonna do.
No, but the Memphis, they play hard, bro. They're a young team, and but this last game, the Jazz, they shot terribly. They were in the regular season, they were one of the best 3-point shooting teams, but I don't know. Yesterday, everyone's just cold. Joe Ingles couldn't shoot. Jordan Clarkson, he couldn't even handle the ball. But I don't know. I think you're right, Nathan. Game 2 is very important.
Yeah, the Jazz are a regular season team. Congrats, you got first seed, but I really don't see him getting past the second round at best.
I have to agree with you. I think, I still think the Jazz are going to win the series, maybe in 5 or 6. But the next round against Clippers or even Mavs, I don't think they got it. But it'll be interesting, yeah.
Bro, huge bust if they can't get past the first series. Honestly, I don't want to hear Rudy Gobert or Donovan Mitchell ever again if they can't get past the Grizzlies.
Okay, I know you can't put Donovan Mitchell though. He's hurt. I
don't care. If he doesn't come back and they lose, that's still his fault. I don't give a damn.
No, it's a thing with these shooting teams, because if they can't make shots, then I don't know what they can do anymore. So, we see.
Dude was cleared. He was cleared to play, and then he pulled a Kawhi Leonard and just didn't show up.
Nah, I'm not playing.
No, I don't care. It's your fault if you guys lose now. He doesn't deserve to be an all-star for the rest of his career if they lose.
Think about because Dylan Brooks, he'll be guarding Donovan Mitchell too. Dylan is ready, bro. He's repping Canada. This man is ready. Lockdown defense.
He's gonna be an all-star next year if he keeps playing.
Also, down the stretch, that Ja Morant pick and roll, especially without Rudy Gobert on the court, they couldn't stop that. Basically every possession in the fourth quarter, it was just Ja pick and roll, goes to the paint or whatever, a hook shot, floater, spin turnaround shot. And even against the Warriors in the playing game, we've seen that. And they're going to have to figure out how to guard Ja down the stretch. And if Dylan Brooks keeps playing like this and defending like this, I think could be interesting, could be a close series.
Yeah, no, the Grizzlies are definitely the way more hungry team, I feel like. Yeah, they want it for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what are we saying? Still, Jazz winning. Yeah. I'd say Jazz in 6 probably.
No, mine's in 2. All right, if the Jazz win game 2, I got Jazz in 6. But if they lose game 2, I got Memphis in 7.
Interesting.
Nathan, you could have waited like a little bit more to show your ignorance. Like you could have waited like a little bit more. You're already showing us that you know nothing about basketball. Jazz,
Jazz
in
no. We'll keep it going, bro. The second you start talking about Anthony Davis and how much you love Luka Doncic, I'm going to. Oh my god! I'll say that later in the podcast.
We'll talk about him.
He's nothing about basketball. It's okay.
Okay, and guess what we're moving on to next? We got the Clippers versus the Mavs. So for sure.
Hey, no, sorry. Tell me, bro. Tell me.
Mavs in 6 or 5.
5?
Here's the thing. Listen, here's the thing. If they win the second game, I'm gonna do the Nathan logic. If they win the second game, they're a young team and you can't stop them. Bro, no, but seriously, like if here's the thing, mind you, Kristaps Porzingis was like 3 for 14 or something, like some atrocious field goal. If this guy can get going.
But can he get going?
Yeah, that's a fat if.
He better. He usually averages like 20, 25 against the Clippers. He just had an off night. We get back, we regroup, and then we get the dubs. That's how it works.
Bro, okay. All right. The Mavs got what? Like Luka, Jalen Brunson, like Tim Hardaway, and KP, right? Like I'm not even gonna consider like
Dorian Finney-Smith.
All right, you're right. Finney Smith saved them. He hit like what 5 threes in game 1?
Yeah, he was good.
That was clutch. I agree, but 5, 6? I don't know about that one.
Okay, maybe not 5. Okay, I'll take it back. Not 5, but 6 is my guess. Maybe 7, but I hope it's 6. I'm
gonna say 7. Well, like, all right, because like the Clippers this year, like I don't know what's been up, but I haven't heard anything about the Clippers this year. Like it's been so dead. Like last year, everyone was like, "Oh, Clippers versus Lakers, Clippers versus Lakers." Clippers just like it's just been the Lakers at the top of the West, and then people talk about like the Nets and like the Sixers. Like I don't know what's up with them. Like,
probably because they choked last year, but
you would think that they'd come back like like ready to hoop or whatever. Like I don't see it in them. Like all right, Kawhi's dunk that was filthy, but like y'all still lost by 10 to the Mavs.
Here's the thing, right? Kawhi takes like 20, 30 games off a season, comes in the playoff, and acts like he can just play normal. Like this guy probably hasn't played in the past 3 weeks. He took the past 4 games off, like in the regular season, and then he just shows up for playoffs. Nah, bro.
I don't get why the Clippers they don't like they know Luka is everything for the Mavs, yet they don't do anything. Like is Kawhi even guarding Luka? Like I saw Paul George guarding Luka.
Bro, dude was getting doubled every play.
He was getting double, but there was some good ball movement, and they were able to get some.
It didn't feel like it.
Nathan, this is all you need to know. This is all you need to know. When Luka was on Kawhi, or like when Kawhi got switched on to Luka, he would call for a second person. He would call for a double team. That's all you need to know.
Okay, is Luka gonna do that every single game of the series?
Yes. Did you see him last?
It will tire him out, bro. It'll tire him out.
Exactly. They're a good defensive team. But also, one more thing. Clippers, they shot terribly last they're one of the best free throw shooting and 3-point shooting teams in the regular season, but they were just off in game 1. Like you see Kawhi, like he was missing like 3 free throws in the second half, and that's just
bro. He hasn't played in 3 weeks. That's why. That's the reason.
I don't know. How much did Paul George drop in game 1?
He was like pretty cold in the first half, but you got like 23.
Yeah. Okay.
Second half, you got like 17 points in the second half, maybe, but he was pandemic fee in the first half. It was trending on Twitter, pandemic fee.
Paul George and Kawhi got to step it up. Like even it was bad. Like Luka, Luka played really well. Can't lie. This man was out here calling like Pat Bev like basically a little body.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, hold up. Like he can't be doing that to Pat Bev. But Luka's still young, so I'm like, I don't know. Like the whole season, this man, start like complaining about calls and like being kind of soft.
Bro.
We'll see how that transpires for the whole series.
Luka is different. Playoff Luka is different. If you watch his regular season games, this guy barely runs. He like just comes up, step back, it goes in or it doesn't go in. He doesn't care. Like in the playoffs, this guy actually like drives and stuff. You don't see him driving in the regular season. I swear you don't. He just takes like fadeaways and stuff.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Mavs came with an upset, especially after last year. Because I think last year, if KP didn't get hurt, like he was definitely playing better last year than he is this year. If he didn't get hurt, I feel like definitely Mavs would have got the dub, 100%.
I kind of like think Seth Curry trading him for Josh Richardson. I would have wanted Seth Curry on the Mavs more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely should have kept
100%.
that.
100%.
I know.
Like Richardson is good, but nah, they need like a knockdown shooter.
Bro, but he's a really good defender. Josh Richardson like locks up Paul George.
They also
That's
want
good.
him to like take more of a playmaking role, but he's not really done that. But Jalen Brunson, he's been amazing. He was good.
No,
Yeah.
he was a
That
great.
dude's a
Like,
bucket, man.
was he on the Mavs last year? Because like, no,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If he was. No, he definitely stepped it up for sure this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if the Mavs could get some good like bench production, for sure. Like, or just from Dorian Finney-Smith, Brunson, and Tim Hardaway, then like, I mean, they have a legitimate shot this year.
Yeah, if they can keep what they did in game one up, then Kristaps, you really hope he does better because he's just not doing enough.
I hope Kristaps doesn't get hurt, but like he might end up having like a day-to-day injury, like just being Kristaps. So
it's so annoying to watch sometimes where like Kristaps, he gets switched on to like, I don't know, Pat Beverly or some like 6'3" guy. He just doesn't post up. He just tries to go for like a shot instead of.
So annoying, man. And sometimes like he just comes, shoots a logo 3. Like, bro.
Yeah, no, actually though, he'll just pull up from like bro, get in the like. We know you can shoot, but like, I mean, let's be sensible here. Just get like the quick, easy bucket.
Yeah, you're 7'3". I mean, like you got like 12 inches on it. Just do center things. All right, so
go dunk it, bro. Let's go dunk it.
So from what I'm hearing, for sure, you're thinking Mavs in 6, Mavs in 5.
I believe in the Mavs, bro. I believe in the Mavs.
No. What game? 5 or 6, for sure.
We'll stick with 6. We'll stick with 6. I don't need the slander.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nathan, what do you think? Still got the
Clippers. I got Clippers in 7.
Yeah, I'd say 6 or 7 for the Clips.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure I think they're gonna bounce that in game 2. But if it doesn't, then who knows? Mavs, they could pull up a huge upset. Mm-hmm. And if they do that, I mean, what's gonna happen with Kawhi in the offseason?
I also feel like the Clippers, like they also, I wish they kept Doc Rivers because like I feel like Tyronn Lue, he's not like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I feel like the Clippers, they don't have an identity this year. It's just like they're just like, they're just a good team. Like with Doc Rivers, I feel like
Tyronn Lue has been an assistant coach his whole life. Like LeBron James was the head coach, and then Tyronn Lue.
Exactly.
Now he doesn't have a head coach.
Like I don't think you know what he's doing. Like if I'm gonna be completely honest, but
all right, yeah. So let's move on to the Nuggets versus the Trailblazers. What do you guys think?
Basar, you want to start this one?
You go.
Since Jamal Murray got hurt, I'm rolling with the Blazers. Dame, Dollar, and CJ, bro. Playoff Dame is like, I got a bunch of faith in the Trailblazers. I really think that they got it because like once in like the Nuggets, like Michael Porter, he stepped up a lot since Jamal got hurt, and obviously they got Jokic and the Nuggets are just. Yeah, they're just deep. They're really deep. But like in the playoffs, you only really need like, 8 to 9 guys, like realistically. And the Blazers, same lot, like they've had the same 2 players the whole time. They got that identity. Like I could definitely see an upset from the Blazers this year.
Bro, I'm gonna agree because like you saw Jokic go for like 34-13. Michael Porter Jr. had like 29. Still not even close. Like, bro, the Blazers just have too many pieces. Like they have Dame, obviously. They have CJ. They have like 2 really good rebounding.
Melo went off game 1.
Yeah, they have Melo. Like, bro, they have too many pieces that can just go off whenever they want. Nuggets only have like 2. Jokic, MPJ sometimes, and then like Will Barton. I don't know. That's it.
Will Barton's injured as well. It's tough.
Yeah, oh, okay. No.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Blazers in 6, maybe even 5. Like, Nuggets just don't have the answer, bro. Nuggets don't have an answer, bro. Like, Jokic can go for 86 if he wants to. He has no help. He just doesn't have any help this year.
Yeah. No, like who's gonna guard Dame and CJ? Like
that's true.
Nobody.
They'd even like I was watching some of the game. They'd even like double Dame that much, which is pretty surprising. Like you got double Dame.
If there was no CJ, they could stop them. But CJ's just like if you even take Dame out of the game completely, you still have to worry about CJ and Melo. Like they can both go off for like 25 if they want to.
And Nurkic. Don't sleep on Nurkic. Nurkic is still solid. Like even though he was hurt for the most of the year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even Norman Powell, like if he needed to score like 50,
that was a great addition.
Yeah.
I was mad that they lost Gary Trent, but I mean Norman Powell. That was
yeah. As a Raptors fan, I'm loving Gary Trent.
Oh yeah, no, I think Raptors won that trade. I'm gonna be completely honest, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, I think I agree with you guys. I think probably Blazers in maybe 7, 6, 7. I still think like Jokic is gonna do that. Like, yeah, I mean you're right. The Nuggets don't only have that many weapons without Jamal Murray. Like, I'm not sure who's gonna step up if MPJ isn't shooting like deadly, or like Jokic isn't. He needs some help. Like I don't know, Facundo Campazzo. He needs to shoot more. He needs to shoot more. He's like a decent.
No, the guy. He's not a shooter. He's not. Like
I know,
but they're leaving it open.
Jokic is like a. He's just a smart basketball player. Like he'll make the right play.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, but also like if they had Jamal Murray this year, like playoff Jamal Murray is something else, man. This guy, he goes from like above average star in the league to like top 10 player in the league during the playoffs. Like this man goes crazy.
Jamal, he's like a borderline all-star, like in the regular season. And
exactly.
That's like MVP candidate right there.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, now you have Jokic at an MVP caliber. Like, they would have done so much damage this year, man. They could have gone all the way to the Western Conference Finals, in my opinion. They could have.
They would have been like a dark horse, like championship, but they could have won the chip potentially this year. I feel like Jamal. I mean, a lot of things would have to go their way. Like, if everything went perfectly, I feel like they could win the chip.
Yeah, it's tough. Don't think they're like a real title contender this year, but hopefully when Jamal gets back next year, they got some time to regroup, and MPJ could develop even more.
Yeah, no, MPJ for sure. Like if he could, he just gotta play like an all-star. I feel like, if not next year, the year after, I think he'll be like all-star caliber, like for sure.
MPJ?
Yeah. It's just like it's because he has to hide behind. Well, he can't not hide, but like I mean, it's Jokic and Jamal first, then him. Like even last year in the playoffs, like this man, like if he had his own team, like he's shooting 30 shots a game.
Yeah.
All he did, like
wasn't he complaining about not playing
ball hog? But like, I mean, he's a bucket at the same time, so I can't even.
Yeah, some shots he just like the defense is in his face. He just shoots a three over them and it goes in. But all right, yeah. All right, last matchup on the West. I think it's the most exciting one: Lakers versus Suns. I'm rocking a Suns jersey right now, so you already know who I'm supporting. I really want CP to get that ring, and I think it was good. It's gonna be a good series.
Oh, definitely no ring. Definitely no ring. Definitely. Okay. I'm gonna. Bro, no. I don't want the slander. Wait, I think here's the thing. It depends on game 2, right? If the Suns win one more, LeBron can't bring it back, man. LeBron isn't what he was. I'm gonna say this right now. No, I'm gonna say this right now, guys. I don't care what you say. LeBron is not what he was before. This guy, look, listen to me. Last game, he had some impact, but he's not the same player. He's not even being Nathan stop.
But
stop. Like you don't know what you're talking about, for sure.
And wait, Nathan, wait, stop. Wait. And Anthony, look, listen to me. LeBron came to the Lakers and brought Anthony Davis because he was like, okay, this guy's gonna be an MVP in 2 years. I can just like play like a good player and then just ride him for all these rings, right? And then Anthony Davis is not even an all-star anymore in my eyes. Not even close. Like this guy's
okay, now you're on it. Okay. Bro, what are you saying? And you have the audacity to say I don't know basketball. Stop. Anthony Davis, a top 5 talent in the NBA.
I don't care about talent. I'm talking about this year.
He's averaging
21. Listen to me.
Bro, one bad game and you think he's doing a complete scrub.
It's not one game. It's not one game. It's been the whole season. Look, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 25% from 3.
Yeah, that is just horrible. He was out for?
What? I don't care. Even in the beginning of the season, he was doing the same thing. He got one chip and he's not hungry anymore. Dude, his whole game is a mid-range pull-up. His whole game is this.
No, it's not.
That's it. Yes, it is. I have
No, no,
not
no,
seen him try.
no. That's what unleashes his game. If
Listen,
okay,
no,
Anthony Davis hitting threes at mid-range is game over. That's when he's a
listen,
top
I
5
still
player in
think,
the NBA. Okay.
no, I still think the Lakers will win. Okay, I still think the Lakers will win in like 6, maybe 7. But here's the thing: if they want to win the chip, man, if they want to win the chip, Anthony Davis is gonna have to start playing like Anthony Davis last year, and LeBron James is gonna start. He's gonna have to start to play like LeBron James.
Okay, no, but sure, this is the exact same thing that everyone said last year when they were down 1-0 to the Blazers. The exact same stuff. Because Lakers,
No,
they
but
came like they were playing
dude,
really good, and then COVID hit, right? Then COVID hit, and everyone's like, "Oh no!" I mean, I even said, "I'm like, oh yo, Blazers about to beat the Lakers in the first round." Nah, literally just give them one
nobody
game.
else said that. That was only you.
Yes. Huh? No. Blazers. You're probably right. Well, like, I thought like Blazers were on a roll. After the bubble, like Lakers went like 3-5. Like they played horrendous. Like they played terribly. But AD's gonna step it up for sure because that's just the player he is. He'll step it up. This man, he's gonna drop like probably like 30 and like 13 for sure. Because there's no way he's gonna let DeAndre Ayton. He was a number 1 overall pick, but there's no way DeAndre Ayton is averaging 21 and 16 on Anthony Davis.
Hey,
like,
he doesn't have to average. He doesn't have to
and
average
Lakers,
21.
No. AD shot what 31% from the field, right? And LeBron had like a mediocre, no, not even like a below average game, and they still only lost by 9. Like the Phoenix.
Okay, but dude, CP3.
No.
Listen, no. Wait, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, no, don't even bring up CP3's injury. Okay, like
Dude,
if anything, that's why the Lakers are gonna win.
No, listen. He had LeBron James almost had a triple double. LeBron James, like offensively.
Okay, but he still played bad. Yeah, I didn't think he played well though.
No, but it's not like he played horrendous. He just played below average. Okay, it wasn't.
He wasn't being aggressive. Like he drove.
Yeah,
he drove to the basket like 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Bro,
with Tiger.
LeBron doesn't play aggressive anymore. I'm telling you.
But it's just game one. LeBron does this thing where like last year, Nathan said he doesn't really go hard and
get into it, bro.
I know. This is exactly why I said the Suns will win in 6. But I just don't trust AD. I don't trust him anymore. Like last year, even like in the regular season, this guy was playing well, and then he had like a couple of shaky games. This year, he played really bad all regular season, and now he's struggling in the playoffs. Although it's only 1 game, he's gonna have to really step it up, man. I don't trust AD to play the way he did last time. I don't.
AD was the reason why the Lakers won the chip last year.
Exactly.
Like, Lakers only go as far as what AD produced.
Exactly. That's why I don't trust AD.
That's why you don't trust him?
I don't trust AD to do the same thing.
One thing that needs to happen though, like Andre Drummond, it's not even a bad game for him in game 1, but I don't think he needs to play less. Like Marc Gasol, how do you let DeAndre Ayton get like, I don't know, like 7 offensive boards on you? I don't know why they're not playing Marc Gasol. I know he's old and he can't move like as quick, but I don't know. I think they need to play Marc Gasol more and step on my Ayton. Because also when AD and Andre Drummond are both on the court, like the paint is just clogged sometimes. Like you just see Andre Drummond in the paint, and I don't know, Lakers teams that just can't drive anymore. So they're gonna have to figure something out with him.
I think the Lakers, they should put Drummond on the bench and AD at the 5.
That's what they did last season, like in the postseason, and it worked well. Like that's how they got that ring.
Like Drummond, like I love him for his rebounds, but like this dude is like, I mean, it's not getting the job done. Like just to keep it real, it's not getting the job done. I feel like they could put out like, I don't know.
Bro, Montrezl Harrell was playing really well.
Give like Taylor Horton-Tucker more minutes.
Yeah.
And
bro, no. Give Harrell more minutes. He was actually playing really well.
He was good.
Or Montrezl Harrell at the 4. Yeah. LeBron, Harrell, Davis.
Probably Caruso and KCP. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that'd be good.
Hey guys, let me just clarify my position. I'm not saying the Lakers aren't going to get past the Suns. I hope they do. If they don't, LeBron's immediately out of the GOAT conversation. Easy. Just like that. He's out.
That's actually good.
No. Wait, Nathan. Let me finish. I think they'll get past the Suns, but I don't think they'll win the chip this year. I don't think they will.
I honestly agree with that. Like, I mean, I want the Lakers to win the chip. I want LeBron to get that 5th ring for sure. Because I think if he gets that 5th ring, I'm putting him above Jordan, especially if it's against like the Nets. Because then I mean, like what
Yeah.
else do you need for him to prove? But if
But
he
I don't
loses
see-
in the first round, like to a team that didn't even make the playoffs last year, like yeah, they went 8-0 in the bubble, but they did not make the playoffs last year. And they're a young team, like, and to see to lose to CP3, someone who's never won like a chip or hasn't had like any crazy playoff success. That'd be
Bro, yeah, that team is not like crazy. That team is just
Really?
like a
Really?
team that's no,
They're
dude.
good.
They have good.
Chris
What?
Paul, with Chris Paul, a fully healthy Chris Paul, they're probably top 3 team in the West. Top 2.
No, but the talent.
Okay,
Talent
are they
isn't off the
actually
field.
though? Like just because like their record is, but are they actually a top 3 team?
No, they're not. They're not.
Think like okay, so they got a bunch of like young players who've never been in the playoffs, but if they keep playing the way they did in game 1, they got a good system. Monty Williams, like he knows how to run with these players. I think they're a top 3 team in the West for sure.
I think Monty Williams is a good coach, but honestly, CP3 was the one who made everything.
Yeah, he is.
He saved OKC last year. I don't know how OKC made the playoffs. That team was horrible.
Yes.
Like, I like Shea, and but like that team was horrible. And then he definitely I don't know what he did. So he definitely needs like some more recognition. But I don't like their roster. Like who do they really have? Like Devin Booker. Okay, yeah, he was definitely the best player in game 1, like on the court.
Mikal Bridges is good. Jay Crowder is very good. Like he's a contributor.
I like
Solid.
Mikal Bridges as a good 3D guy.
Cam Payne was pretty good on the bench. Cam Johnson as well. He played good. Who else is? I mean,
there's like offensive weapons.
Yeah.
Or like some shooters, but
Bro,
if
but
the Suns were to beat the Lakers, I don't think they're going past the second round either.
Bro, but by no means are they a top 3 talent.
Yeah, I don't think
no way. If they lose, LeBron's legacy is just it's really bad if that happens.
Yeah.
I think they'll get past. I think.
I mean, it's really hard to see like LeBron losing the first round.
It is, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that'd be so disappointing.
I think DeAndre Ayton, he'll probably be like one of the key factors in this series. If the Lakers don't figure out a way to like stop him, it'll be tight.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like if DeAndre Ayton is playing, the fact that DeAndre Ayton is playing like way better than Anthony Davis is worrying because the Lakers need Anthony Davis to be like extremely outperforming DeAndre
This is what
Ayton.
I'm saying. This is exactly.
Yeah, I agree. DeAndre Ayton shouldn't be thinking that he's nice. Like you are not You are not better than Anthony Davis.
Dude,
like,
DeAndre Ayton has basically no skill set outside of the post. Like nothing outside of the post.
I mean, he's big though. He is.
Yeah, but AD is big too. Like there's no reason DeAndre Ayton should be looking like the clear-cut better player in any game compared to Anthony Davis. Like no reason. So Anthony Davis really needs to step it up if they want to win this chip. Otherwise, I don't see any way it's happening.
Also, with Anthony Davis hitting his shots, if he could get his he just needs some confidence with his jump shot. Because once he gets his jump shot, then he'll he I don't know, he gets more aggressive. I feel like, but that's after he starts hitting down shots, which is weird.
25% from 3, Nathan. That's all you need to know. 25%.
One bad season.
Yeah, this is one bad season,
bro. But it's still this season. You guys are acting like he played one bad season 8 seasons ago, and now it's a whole different story. We're still.
I mean, but okay, no, I'm not gonna forget how long he was out for. Like, he was out for over a month, wasn't he?
Okay, yeah, but he has to get back. He has to get back, and if he can't, it's over. Like he has to get back somehow. And right now, he hasn't gotten back.
He only had like a few regular season games before like playoffs start. Like, I think he's chilling. You just have to lock in again, but we'll see.
Yeah. I still think the Suns, they do have a chance. I think game 2 probably the key. If the Lakers don't get back into like their winning ways, I don't know. The Suns might have a chance.
Bro, also,
I think unless it's 3-0, unless the Lakers are down, like if the Lakers are down 0-2, I still think they could win.
Bro,
I think they have a better chance of winning. Like if they're down 0-2, they have a better chance of winning than the Clippers do if they're down 0-2 to the Mavs.
Bro, the thing is, like, I think LeBron will just be like, okay, if I have to score 40 a night, I'll go score 40 a night. But the thing is, if he gets this tired in the first series, that's gonna be huge. Like if it goes to game 7, for example, and LeBron is scoring like 35 a game, I mean, mind you, this guy's having grandkids soon. Like this guy's old. Like he's not gonna go past the second series and still be like energetic.
Bro, not even high school.
Yeah,
Oh, he's 37. Okay, the guy's like almost 37. Like if he can't get the job done like relatively fast, like at least like at most game 6. If he can't get it done like game 6 every series, he's gonna get really tired by the time he's in the finals, especially with the injury.
I think it's the ankle. Like the ankle.
Yeah, exactly. With the injury as well.
So I mean, we have to give it a few games. So like he has to get back in his flow. I feel like.
I also think the second round is relatively easy. For whoever comes out of Suns or Lakers. Like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Also, Devin Booker, they couldn't really stop him last night. Like I was talking to Basar, they had that one play where it's like a handoff from like CP or DeAndre Ayton into a double screen, and he could get basically a pretty good looking shot every single time, and he was hitting those. So Devin Booker, if you can keep.
I don't know who's gonna guard Devin Booker. I think.
Bro, no answers. They had no answers.
They put LeBron on Devin Booker for like the last 5 minutes.
I think like they're just gonna have to accept that Devin Booker is gonna drop. He's gonna average 30 this series and just try to stop everything else. Like honestly, I think focus on Ayton. Ayton would be the big, and then Ayton and CP3. Those are the two. Like Devin, like before this year, like okay, Devin can score a lot of points, but he can't. Like I mean, they're like empty calorie points. You know, like they don't translate into wins. So if you let him go 40, that's fine.
But also, what's even more impressive is the fact that like before Devin Booker was just a scorer, right? Like last night, what he did was he was when the defense would like crash on him, he knew how to make the right pass, and he had like 8 assists or something. It was really impressive. Like they had absolutely no answers for Devin Booker off like the curl handoff thing. They had no answers for this guy because he could also pass it. So it's not like you can just double this guy and you're gonna stop. Like he learned how to pass. I don't know when that happened, but
He's a great playmaker.
So
CP3 literally saved the team. He saved DeAndre. He saved Devin Booker.
I just really hope he gets healthy. I think it's a stinger injury if you see like his neck kind of rotated back that way, and like it's the nerves that's causing the shoulder pain. So hopefully he'll be back in game 2. I don't know, man.
Wear and tear on CP3. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to the East. We got Sixers versus the Wizards.
I already know Bashar's opinion on Russell Westbrook.
What is it, for sure?
Bro, listen to me. I don't even think we need to talk about this. The Sixers are obviously winning. Like, unless Bradley Beal starts scoring like 55 a game, there's no way they're gonna win. Because let me tell you something. Russell Westbrook is the most overrated player in the NBA by far. Listen to me. No. One second.
I know, Tiger. This kid, bro.
Last game. Listen, last game he had 18, 12, and like 7, almost a triple double. Right? He does this every night, almost a triple double. But if you actually watch the game, you can't believe how bad he played. Like, I think he missed every single, like, mid-range shot he took. And that's the only thing he does. He does, like, this hezzy. Everybody knows he's going to shoot it, but nobody even reacts.
Off the backboard. It's always off the backboard.
Yeah. Dude, you don't guard Russell Westbrook until he has passed the free throw line. That is not an offensive threat to anybody. And he gets all the assists because he has the ball 90% of the time. That's the only reason he gets the assists. And then he just gets rebounds because the bigs let him take the rebounds. He is not a good player. He's not we agreed. Nathan, we agreed that he was not a top 25 player. You and I agreed.
Wait, whoa.
We agreed. No, we agreed. I have evidence.
Okay, no, bro, I really don't think many people are thinking of Westbrook like as all that, and like everyone knows he's a star still. But like you're making sure that people think he's still MVP caliber.
Yeah.
No one's still thinking
that. He finished top 10 in the MVP race. He had no business doing that. Absolutely none. He had no business finishing top 10. Nothing. No business.
10, but I don't think like normal fans, I think they all know that Russ is like maybe borderline all-star level. Like right now.
Yeah, no, but
they make him an all-star. He's an all-star. I mean, like stats
reserve.
Like, numbers don't lie. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's a reserve. Yeah, definitely a reserve.
He's a reserve. But here's the thing. The thing with Westbrook is like he had like 1 month where he was just like going crazy with the stats, right? And then everybody like started thinking, oh my God, Russell Westbrook is like now almost MVP. And then like they completely forgot about the first 6 months of the season where he was literally.
We had to highlight it though, because I mean that was right. Like you got to
He
think
can be highlighted, but
most recent.
it's not enough to make.
Like I mean,
it's not enough to negate the whole season. It's not enough to negate the whole season and put him in the MVP race. No way.
He's not, but like the first half of the season, they were like one of the worst teams in basketball, but they did turn around in the second half.
Yeah, but that's because of Westbrook. Westbrook is the reason why they even made it to the playoffs. Like, Beal,
bro,
it was averaging like 35 a game with Westbrook out, but they were terrible. They're at the bottom of the
because here's the thing, Beal can get you like loads of points, but Beal is not like he's like a CJ McCollum to Dame kind of player. You know, he's not like I don't think he's good enough to be like the distributor, the shooter. Like I don't think he's good enough to do everything on his own. Like he's a really good scorer, but he needs to be fed by somebody else. And the thing is, he didn't have Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook was playing like an average player, you know, like in the beginning of the season, he was just playing like an average player. He was like, okay, we'll say above average, like not even close to an all-star level. That's why he wasn't even he wasn't an all-star this year. Mm-hmm. He disappeared.
Yeah, I think Sixers, they probably got it. Like,
sure.
Like actually the Wizards center, they did like decently guarding Embiid, but you can't really stop Joel Embiid. Also Tobias Harris, he went off. And I mean
Steph Curry, bro. Just wait for Steph Curry. He's finna drop like 31 of these games. So they're just gonna be keying in on Harris and Embiid.
Yeah. Guys, I think you guys are forgetting the best player that the Sixers have.
Are you gonna say Ben Simmons?
No, Furkan Korkmaz. I don't know why you guys didn't
sit down, bro.
Listen,
did he even play last game?
He did. Bro, give this man the rock, 35 points guaranteed. Give him like 35 guaranteed.
And he loses by 6, bro. I'd rather have Tyrese Maxey. Get out of here. Tyrese is actually I'm dead to Basar. Furkan, bro. Who?
Okay, mind you, he's averaging 10 and he's shooting 39% from the three. Dude, here's the thing with
congrats. You shot 30. What? That's
okay.
Like
here's the thing with
that's 2 every 5 shots. Congrats. Bro.
Russell
Wait, hold on. 39% from 3 or like overall field goal? 3? Okay, all right. That's okay. All right, just checking. That's pretty good. Bro, Tyrese Maxey, if any, way better than bro. Tyrese was averaging like when they had that drought, like when they had like 6-7 players playing. That kid was averaging like 18 points. Oh no, I think more than that, more than 18 points per game. Like Tyrese is a bucket. Bro, Furkan, this man, I can see him in the G League, bro. And like, I'm sorry, I don't know. Like,
bro, you did not just say that.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
like,
guys,
if you take 1 shot a game, you play 3 games, take one of them. It's not that hard to shoot like 39%.
Tiger, make a counter on the screen. Edit a counter on the screen, and put Nathan's ignorance. Every time he says some stupid thing like this, just add 1 to it. Bro, what are you talking about?
You probably agree with me. You know Furkan is trash. Like
honestly, I'd rather take Shake Milton than Furkan.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'll agree with that.
Wait, one thing for the viewers. Like, just so you know, Basar is from Turkey. All right, got to make that clear.
That's why he loves Furkan.
There's some bias. All right. But I'm looking at it from an objective point of view. And the best player that the Sixers have. Okay, no, I'm joking. But the thing with the Sixers is that they have so many weapons, man. Like they actually have so many weapons. Like even their bench can actually go. Like they can all go. Like I'm playing about Furkan Korkmaz, but they can all go. That's why the Sixers are dangerous. Like even if you somehow lock Embiid, Simmons, and Tobias, they're gonna find points one way or another. Like they have Seth Curry, they have Shake Milton, Dwight Howard, Furkan Korkmaz, but yeah, they're gonna find their points one way or another.
One thing,
real quick, Ben Simmons, I think best guard defender, or the best defender in the league. I feel like this year. So I mean that's tough for the Wizards because I mean all they really had to have is guard play. And if Simmons shuts that down, Wizards you guys are out in 4 or 5. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about that.
I agree. 4 or 5. 4 or 5. 4 or 5.
I think Ben Simmons, as you said, he's probably the most valuable defender. He's so versatile. Probably can guard 1 through 5. And just one thing. Yesterday he shot 0 for 6 from free throws. So I don't know. You might see teams down the stretch.
Give up on his offense.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
I know he doesn't need that, but like you might see teams trying to hack a Ben or something. Like
yeah. I would consider that. No, but if I'm the Sixers, you just gotta be like, okay, Ben, we don't need you to score. Just get dimes and play defense. That's all you do. Let Embiid and Harris do all the work.
Thing is, you can't just like start fouling Simmons because you're gonna need to foul Embiid too. Like this guy's so dominant, you're gonna have to foul Embiid. And if you get into foul trouble because of Ben Simmons, this guy's gonna Embiid is gonna shoot like 90% from the free throw line. That's too dangerous. You can't do that.
No, I was like down the stretch, like 2 minutes left on the clock, because Ben Simmons, he's like the ball handler, right? And if they need a quick foul, Simmons for sure, because I mean he just needs to make more than 0 free throws out of 6.
Yeah. No, bro, Simmons has no offense. Like I've given up on that. Like the only offense he's getting is in transition when he does like his dunk, that kind of stuff. Otherwise, he has nothing else. Like I've given up on him like trying to shoot or anything. He's not gonna.
He's never gonna get a jump shot. I don't think.
Yeah,
it's not.
But it's fine though. I think it's fine. He doesn't need to get that. He just needs to do what he's doing. Play amazing defense, play make, and run the break. And yeah, I think they'll be good. All right. Next series, Knicks versus the Hawks. That was a great series, especially like you see the crowds back in Madison Square Garden. That was a play out. Like you see that there was that intensity there. You see like Spike Lee on the court side. He was going crazy.
Yeah.
They had like what 15,000 people I think in that arena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. But Trae Young, oh my goodness, that man is cold. That's some cold-blooded stuff. Like that game winner he had on. Like he shut up everyone in Madison Square Garden. Like that play. Yep, that play like must have gone quiet. Like I think for this series, like I mean I know a lot of people who think the Knicks have it. I think it's the Hawks. I think the Hawks are winning this series because Knicks, like I mean they have like one of the best defenses in the league. But I'm erasing everything from the regular season for this series. Like the Knicks, there's no way that they have the players that can handle the pressure of Madison Square Garden. Like it's not happening. Like it's gonna get like Julius Randle. Oh my, 6 for 23 from the field. That is so bad. And just for 15 points. Like no, that's their all-star. Like they needed him to produce, and he obviously did not do that at all. I don't think he's gonna like stay that bad for the whole series. But I think it'll be a trend throughout their players. Like, I don't think they'll be able to handle their own pressure at Madison Square Garden. And I think Trae Young is built for this environment. He's going to keep doing what he does, just like in Game 1. And, like, with the help of John Collins, Clint Capella, Hunter. Like, Hawks have so many offensive pieces. And
Bogdanovich was amazing, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think, like, the Hawks got it. I think it'll be, I think 6 games. I think Hawks in 6.
I think it'll be close if Julius Randle gets back to like he's done in the regular season, if he can do that. Because like the other pieces on the Knicks, they played pretty well. Like Alec Burks, he was going crazy.
Oh no, he had what? I think he had 27.
27, yeah. And D Rose, he was good. Taj Gibson was good.
For the Knicks, they gotta Frank put this man on the bench. I don't know why he's starting over D Rose. Everyone knows that D Rose needs the minutes. Like Frank. Like, I don't know why Phil Jackson picked you up, but I mean, there's a reason why he's gone now. Like, get Frank out of here. Give him like his good 8 minutes a game, if that. And like, I mean, put D Rose.
You see the funny thing? Yeah. Frank Ntilikina? Yeah. He came on for the last like defensive play on the game, and Trae Young just scored out of those.
Exactly. Why is Frank like he came for defense and he can't play defense?
Like,
for me, with the Knicks and the Hawks, I think the only problem that the Hawks might encounter is I don't think Trae Young is gonna consistently do what he did today. Like the thing with Trae Young is he'll have like stretches where he goes absolutely crazy. Like he'll average like 35 and 12 assists on like 40% shooting. And then he'll have like slumps where he goes like 15. He barely gets 15 points. And the thing with the Knicks were they were guarding Trae Young really badly. They were preventing him from shooting a three, but they were completely okay with him like coming in and doing floaters. And that was like not the right game plan. I don't know. I think
I think one thing with Trae Young though, he might be like one of the best like foul drawers in the game. He's just sometimes he just comes down, he just runs into people and starts drawing fouls, and it works every time. He's very smart at like that category, but he gets a lot of hate for that. And it's just I don't know, it's just weird. I don't like having to see free throws every 2 minutes, but yeah, that's how he's.
I don't even say anything about this guy, bro. I don't even. This kid was sharp.
bro, listen to me. It's true. The same thing happened with Nathan back when we used to play in Dahran. He would just jump and throw the ball up, and the refs would call a foul every single time. Same with Trae Young. He's like 130 pounds, 5'8". All he has to do is just this. As soon as they touch him, it's a foul. He has the sympathy of the refs. Like they're not foul. Like when Luka does it, it's oh my god, you're messing up the game. When Trae does
Luka's 6'7", bro.
Exactly.
He's fat. He's fat.
It's because he's small. Trae is small. He has the sympathy of the refs. If they don't call the fouls, he'll get beat up every single game.
Bro,
it's like
y'all underappreciating Trae, bro. Ever since that whole like Luka and Trae trade, and like how Luka skyrocketed, like people are sleeping on Trae. Trae is like.
I agree.
I think no, he's smart. He's just it's like you saying him being small, like or whatever, like sympathy of the refs or whatever. You sound like one of those people who complain about James Harden when he's out here drawing like however many fouls a game and shooting like 13 free throws and scoring like just straight ISO.
The thing with James Harden
at his travels, be like, sympathy of the refs. Like nah, he's just nice.
No, it's not sympathy. No. But Nate, you have to acknowledge that Trae Young gets so many calls because, like, as soon as you touch him, like, if you were to touch a stronger player, he's not gonna fly, right? He's probably gonna go through the contact and finish it. You just can't move a guy that much. As soon as you like touch Trae Young, this guy like he flies. Like I'm not gonna say he's not strong, but like. He's very small body.
I have one question. What do you say the same about Steph Curry?
No, but Steph Curry doesn't get stupid fouls like that. He doesn't flop. No. He gets the thing where he does that. But when he's driving, right? He doesn't like as soon as he touches it, Trae Young just flops. Steph doesn't do that. Steph actually goes to the rim. Like the three.
No, it doesn't matter if he still goes to. He'll get the foul though.
No, you won't.
Yes, he does.
No, because Steph Curry isn't that weak.
Steph Curry's more like an inch taller than Trae Young, and like I don't know how much more he weighs, but like he's only an inch taller.
But way stronger.
It should be they should be treated the same. I feel like if you're gonna say Trae, at least if you're gonna say Trae has a sympathy of the refs, I think Curry does too.
The thing is, like, I'm not hating Nathan. Like, that's what you don't understand. I think the fact that he has a sympathy of the refs and he uses it is really smart. Like, I'm not taking anything away from him. He's really smart with that. Like, okay, you're small. The refs call fouls easier on you. Use it. Like, I'm not taking anything from Trae. Like, he's really smart for doing that. I'm just saying he does have the sympathy of the refs. Same with Luka. Because he cries so much, he has a sympathy of the refs. You know?
No, the refs don't like him.
No, he puts so much pressure on the refs, they end up giving him calls. Like if you watch the games, they do end up giving him calls because of how much pressure he puts on them. They don't like him, but he puts so much pressure on them.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
He does, dude. Luka gets some stupid calls. He gets some really dumb calls.
Yeah, no, but I mean, they're like, no, when he's arguing that much, the refs are like, I mean, I know they want to tee him inside. But just
they do tee him.
The European get that special treatment for some reason. It's all good though.
Yeah, the guy's Bogdanovic. Sheesh. That's a special weapon.
He's been great.
Special weapon.
I think since like April, he's been averaging like around like 23, 24 points.
And the 3-point, oh my God, the shooting is amazing. Guys, guess where he was made?
Serbia? What?
Guess where he was made? He was made in Turkey, guys. He played in Turkey before going to the NBA. Turkish coaches, Turkish club.
Okay, and then what? And yeah, right when he came from Turkey, he went to the Kings and he was complete trash. You know why? Because he came from
No,
Turkey.
dude, the fact that he went to the NBA is
he
all.
adjusted in the league first. Yeah, okay, make as many excuses as you want. He adjusted in the league. Then the NBA actually got him right. Okay,
bro. But everybody adjusts. Everybody adjusts to the league. Everybody adjusts.
No, they don't. Some people get. Where's Michael Carter Williams? Do you even know who Michael Carter Williams is?
I actually do. He's a bum.
Yeah,
he's a bum.
Exactly.
But most people do. Most people adjust. If you have the talent, you generally adjust. So, Turkish made guys. I'm joking. Obviously, it's all credits to Serbia, man. This Serbian talent is amazing. Like such a small country, but they have so much basketball talent. It's incredible. So much, dude. Okay, David. This is how you know you don't know anything about basketball. Serbia is a powerhouse when it comes to like European NBA players. Let me list just a few: Jokic, Marjanovic, Luka Doncic's dad is Serbian, and his dad taught him everything.
It has nothing to do with the NBA. What do you mean?
What?
Okay,
his dad taught him everything he knows. His dad was a basketball player. And then you also have Bogdanovic now. You have like
Nemanja Bjelica. Is he Serbian?
Who?
Bjelica, like the.
Yeah, he's Serbian as well.
Yeah.
Is he not Croatian?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, I know they're not. Out of the European countries, are they even in the top 5? It'd be what? Spain, right? Spain, France,
Germany, maybe.
No.
Oh yes, Germany.
Schroeder, they got
No way. It's Spain, Serbia, or France next. Nobody else. Spain, and then Serbia or France. Like Germany is definitely.
What about Italy?
No. Not even close. They're good, but they're not close to Serbia. No way.
Okay.
On the topic of Italy, have you seen Gallinari's new haircut?
Garbage.
Oh, that is a fat L. I don't know what they did to his head. He was looking like me in grade 7 and 8, bro. Like he has. Oh my goodness. I don't know what Danilo was doing. Like his barber messed him up, and I know from experience that ain't it. That ain't it, bro.
All right. Yeah, let's move to the Bucks and the Heat. That's a very close series. Game 1, Jimmy Butler and Bam, they didn't really play well. Brook Lopez did an amazing job defending Bam, but they did shoot pretty well. They got Duncan Robinson, obviously, also Goran Dragic. He was playing well, but it'll be interesting. Like I like how Drew Holiday, he was a key piece, like especially in that third, fourth quarter. Some of like the defensive plays and just basically guiding the team, whether that's on fast break or like in the half court offense. He's a very key addition to the team.
His block on Jimmy Butler, that was clutch. For some reason I thought that was going in if he didn't block. Jimmy's just insane when it comes to playoff basketball. So I feel like that definitely could have gone in. So Basar, you may speak as I see you raise your hand.
Thank you, sir. Bro, but the thing is, like, I was just watching the last play and I was like, Jimmy Butler, did you really think 0.5 seconds is enough time to catch the ball, turn around, fade away, and like even Steph Curry doesn't even shoot in 0.5 seconds. Like this guy was actually trying to shoot the shot.
He does though.
No, he doesn't. 0.6 seconds.
I thought it was 0.4.
Nah, I don't know. Okay, regardless. Exactly, and that's like catch and shoot. This guy was trying to fade, and he's Jimmy Butler. He's not Steph Curry. So, and Drew Holiday packed it anyway. But bro, for Bucks versus Heat, I think we keep seeing the problems with Giannis in the playoffs because the thing with him is that he's amazing in the regular season because nobody's preparing for him. But in the playoffs, Giannis doesn't have like he has like the Euro step, he has the spin move. But like you pretty much know 90% of the moves he's gonna pull out. And when you have a defender like Bam Adebayo in the paint, I don't see Giannis going for like 35, 36 a game, especially when he's so bad at the free throw line. He's disgusting in the free throw line, like Ben Simmons 2.0 kind of thing. He shot like 4 for 11, like not acceptable. unless he fixes that free throw line, it's gonna depend on Middleton and Holiday because Giannis is like he keeps having his playoff struggles because he's predictable and he doesn't have a lot of moves. Like he was trying to get that pull up three thing going for him this season, but doesn't seem like it's working. So it's gonna depend on Holiday and Middleton.
Surprised the Heat. Remember that last year they ran that like kind of 3-man zone defense thing on Giannis. They really do that this year, but still, Giannis, he was struggling a bit. He was all right, I would say. Like he wasn't great, but he was all right this game. And yeah, I think you're right. Holiday and Chris Middleton, they're really key. They need to perform, and they did. Yeah.
I think I don't know. This series is weird because I feel like the Heat, they're built for Giannis. Like their team is constructed to stop Giannis. Like last year, like they completed, like they knew everything and like how to defeat the Bucks last year. But I think like even though they have that this year, and I think the series will go. I think it'll go 7 games. I think that the Bucks, like when they added Drew Holiday was such a key piece that they add, that's such a clutch addition. Like their team is, I think it's decently better than how it was last year. And like the Bucks, like they need to win. Like I mean, no, we're not even talking about first round exit. Like they need to get at least to the finals, or if not win the finals, because like, I mean, this has been like a 3-4 year process, and like.
Wait, Eastern Conference Finals or actual finals?
Actual finals.
Actual finals. They have to.
Nobody's expecting that. Not with.
Yes, they are.
Brooklyn.
We're going to talk about the Nets Bucks next. Like, we're going to talk about that later as well. But
if the Nets get like, I don't know, if the Nets somehow lose before the finals, nobody's expecting the Bucks to get past the Nets. Nobody's expecting anybody to get past the Nets. I'm not expecting them to get.
No, but that has no. I mean, we as fans may not, but like. The Bucks, they're gonna need to, because like, I'm sorry, if I'm Giannis and like I'm getting stuck in the same spot for this many like this amount of consecutive years, something got to change, bro. Because like they've surrounded him with everything that Giannis needs. Like if anything, Giannis is just like not the player for them, I guess. Because
I mean, bro,
this man, like as you said, he can't, like he's not himself in the playoffs because everyone like that. You just gotta wall up against Giannis.
Bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like the Bucks can go right now because of Holiday. I think they have all the pieces you said. But like Brooklyn Nets just like I don't know, like they created a monopoly. Like if we're talking economics here, they created like there's no competition left, man. Like there's no competition.
We'll get into that when we talk about Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, fine, but going back to the Heat and the Bucks. Also, one thing that I noticed this year with the Heat that wasn't the same case last year is that Dragic has been injured like on and off this whole season. He wasn't looking like himself last year. Like last year was going crazy in the playoffs. Same thing with Tyler Hero. I don't know what happened to him this year. He's not like meeting expectations. He's playing like mediocre, but like we were expecting him to have a breakout season, and that didn't carry out to the playoffs as of yet either. Like that same performance he had last year. And Jimmy Butler, like I don't know what the case was. He was shooting the three like he hadn't played basketball in 6 months. Like he was genuinely struggling to shoot the three. Like I think he was like 0 for 6 or something. Like maybe hit one.
He took he took like 9 shots. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, it was like it didn't even look like comfortable. It didn't look like he knew what he was shooting. It was a different form every time. He did not look comfortable with the three or any kind of jump shot. And that's how we got like 50 last year. Like he was really shooting that jump shot really well. This year doesn't seem to be there. So he has to work that up. Goran Dragic has to take that same role he had last year.
He's pretty good for the first game and like the last couple of games before the playoffs. So I think if he carries that, then you just need Jimmy and Bam to step up and.
Yeah, and you also need Tyler Hero to like give you some threes, because I mean Duncan Robinson is doing a good job right now, but I think you need 2 shooters that are exceptional, and that was Tyler Hero last year, and they don't have that right now. So I don't know. I think the Bucks will go. I think the Bucks will go to the next round.
They only lost by 2 though.
Still, I think they will go.
It'll be tight though.
Yeah, I think it'll be close.
Yeah.
Also, if the Bucks don't win, Mike Budenholzer, he's getting kicked out. Like he's out the door for sure.
Oh, he has to get fired.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
All right. Nets versus Celtics. I don't think it's going to be that much of a competition, especially without Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, now that's my thing. With Jaylen Brown, I mean, I still have Nets winning, but I don't want to say sweep because I think Jason Tatum could pull out one game.
One game maybe.
Dog, the Nets. If any, these guys they look like they're gonna be the championship winners this year. Like, man, they're like I don't know. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do against the Nets. And like, they didn't even like their defense. Yes, not yesterday. In game one, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Like, it was just decent. And if the Nets are playing just defense, like decent defense, that's game over. They're gonna win the chip because like that offense is insane. Literally, what Kyrie, Harden, and Durant like they combined for what like 82 out of the 104 points, and then like
Joe Harris, yeah.
And like they still have Joe Harris. They scored or assisted on 98 of the 104. Like there's nothing you could do. That's like the greatest big three ever in NBA history. Like,
Bro,
yeah.
like also, like if you saw Kevin Durant's defense on Jason Tatum, in the beginning it was bad, and then the second half, Jason Tatum was basically not even in the game anymore. Like Kevin Durant really stepped it up on Jason Tatum, and like we know he can play defense. Like I think 2-3 years ago he was one of the defense. Was he a finalist for defense?
He was recognized as a good defender. He was.
I mean like we know KD can play defense, and the thing is Jason Tatum kind of, I won't say the same playing style, but they have similar playing styles. So Kevin Durant kind of knows what to expect. Like Jason Tatum was really having trouble on his like 3-pointers, his fadeaways. Like he maybe hit like 1 or 2. But the one hope for the Celtics to maybe get like a game or two is that Kemba played like horrible that game. So if Kemba,
he's been horrible all season. I'm not gonna lie, Kemba.
I mean, but like he was having.
He stepped it up a little at the end.
A little, yeah.
He's having a stretch where he was averaging like 25 plus at the end of the season. So if he like, assuming that he goes on that same trajectory, there is a chance like they will win one game maybe. But otherwise,
yeah. I think probably a sweep. But if like let's just say one game, Jason Tatum drops like 40 to 50. You got Marcus Smart hitting like, I don't know, 5 threes, and you got Tristan Thompson grabbing like 10 offensive rebounds. They might win one game, but
that's like a 1% chance.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert Williams had what?
Robert Williams was great. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. They had no help, or he had no help. So I mean, yeah. Unless Kemba needs to outplay Kyrie for them to even have a chance. No, they need Jason Tatum and Kemba to be 2 of the top 3 players, like in the
game.
In the game for them.
And bro, Harden wasn't even producing crazy like that last game. Like it was mainly just Durant and Kyrie who like, I mean, Harden was still dishing and everything, but like Harden wasn't playing like Harden, like the MVP caliber player we saw this year. He was still kind of like getting back into it. You could tell. It was just Kyrie and KD mainly, and they still had no answer for that. So I don't know. Get the brooms out.
Brooklyn is OP. They're actually.
The brooms out.
Yeah.
I think it's sweet.
Yeah. All right. So let's actually move to we're saying Brooklyn, they got the first round, and let's just say Bucks progress. I think that'll be a really interesting matchup for Bucks and Brooklyn, because I think Bucks actually they match up pretty well against them. One question I do have for the Brooklyn Nets is interior defense. How are they going to stop Giannis? Like, I don't know. It's going to be who's on KD, or is it
like for me?
It'll have to be KD. Yeah.
Jeff Green. I don't know. Can KD stop Giannis though?
Well, here's the thing. You don't need KD to stop Giannis. Even if Giannis drops 30 a game, like let's say he drops 35 a game, Brooklyn Nets just have too much offense, man. Like let's say Drew Holiday somehow locked up Kyrie, like somehow, which is basically impossible. You still have James Harden, and then nobody's stopping Kevin Durant because nobody's just stopping Kevin Durant. Like you can put Giannis on him, but he's still getting 25 to 30 a game. That's just how Kevin Durant is. And then there's nobody left to guard James Harden. Maybe Chris Middleton.
I still have Joe Harris.
PJ Tucker.
Oh, yeah. And you still have like Blake Griffin. If everything goes wrong, he can get you like 10 points too.
I think, right. They probably put KD on, not KD, Giannis on KD. They probably have PJ Tucker on James Harden. PJ Tucker, he's still a great defender. Probably DiVincenzo or Drew Holiday on Kyrie. And they can't stop them, but I think they could at least limit them.
They'll get a game or two. They'll get like 2 games, maybe 3 games.
But I think he's going to 7.
I think 6 games. Nets will take it.
I think 5 or 6 because I think the Nets, like, okay, yeah, Bucks, they do match up well, but like they're not gonna score as much as Brooklyn does. I'm sorry, like the Bucks they're not like that fast paced like that. I feel like, like yeah, Dante DiVincenzo. I mean, he's like a solid defender, and he does play well when the lights shine brightest. Well, this is Kyrie we talking about, and James Harden, like some of the most skilled offensive players in NBA history. Like
Kyrie is literally the most.
I think he is the most skilled basketball player of all time.
Sure.
And then James Harden, I think the best ISO scorer in NBA history. I feel
Bro, Kyrie's playing like some crazy defense right now. I don't know where he got this defensive ability from. He's playing extremely good defense as well.
Like my issue with the Nets, like when they first like made all the trades, I'm like, okay, these guys aren't going to be able to coexist or whatever because like they're all ball hogs. But if the fact that they bought in, like they all bought in, like I mean that's scary. Like I don't really know how you're gonna deal with that because if Kyrie's playing bad, whatever. If he was still on the Cavs, he's like he probably like blame LeBron like under his breath, go freaking smoke his whatever gas stuff. Yeah, all that stuff. So it's like, I mean, and now that he bought in, like he'll dish it out to Harden if needs, like, or dish out to KD, like they're ready. I feel like.
Yeah. Okay, guys, wait. So Nets definitely to Western Conference Finals. So let's say Philly goes past.
Probably Philly. Yeah, Philly. I don't see Philly losing to New York or Atlanta.
Yeah, so Philly in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then Brooklyn Nets the championship.
We can talk about that. Let's talk about Philly.
Okay, well,
that's 7 games, bro.
It'll be closer. It'll be closer, but like, okay, let's say Ben Simmons takes
KD,
Kyrie, or James Harden.
I think he'll take KD.
Matisse can take one of Kyrie.
Rival, bro. He's a nice defender.
You still have one. Nobody's guarding.
Okay, yeah, yes, but like, bro, no, but this is different though, because this is Joel Embiid, bro.
Wait. I did not account for the lack of ability to defend.
That's what I'm saying. Joel Embiid is going to dominate. He is going to dominate.
No one's guarding Joel Embiid. Like he's averaging 40 that series. Like for sure. And he's going to the free throw line at least like 10 times.
Yeah.
Okay, this might actually go to 7 games.
Danny Green.
Still have Seth Curry, right? Still got Shake Milton, still got Matisse, still got Tobias Harris.
Danny Green is like still a decent defender.
I completely forgot about Danny Green.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, shooter.
He can defend.
That would be so interesting. I think the Nets are definitely the favorites to win, but I'm not surprised if Philadelphia wins.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still taking the Nets though. I'm still taking the Nets in like 6 or 7. I'm still taking the Nets.
Still can't believe Kyrie, James Harden, and KD are on the same team.
That is so dumb.
I know.
I don't know how the NBA let that happen, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that'll be a close series. So on the West, let's just say Clippers, or I know Basar wants to take the Mavs, but
Mavs.
I think Utah is gonna lose to either the Clippers or the Mavs.
Yeah, I think
Mavs. Mavs in the Western Conference Finals. That is hyped.
No, but they're not.
Nathan, listen to me. Let me entertain my fantasy, and then you can go and ruin it. And like, give me like 20 seconds, okay? All right, guys.
No. So sorry, just so they can lose at the Western Conference Finals. They're not winning.
Just wait. I'm gonna paint you guys a beautiful picture, one that is straight out of my fantasy. Listen. Luka and the Mavs get past the Clippers, okay? Then Utah comes along. Utah, it's just a regular season team. Can't really hoop in the playoffs. Goes to 7 games. The Mavericks take it. Now we're in the Western Conference Finals. LeBron and AD, okay? Now you got LeBron and AD that you have to worry about. But guess what? AD is still playing like trash. And LeBron gets injured. Now you have the Mavs going to the championship. And watch. And then Luka goes for like 45, 15, and 20 in the championship, and we get a chip.
against the Nets. Okay, first of all, if that were to happen, okay,
He would be the greatest of all time. Literally.
Okay, no, whoa. Okay,
No, literally, man.
He's
Okay,
the
he
best
would
in the league. He's best in the league, though. If that happens, I'm not even gonna lie. If that were to happen, he's definitely the best in the league. And then he would have solidified, if he's not already, second best European player of all time. just off that alone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
You should enter the conversation, the top 10 all time.
yes, bro. They hyped LeBron crazy. Like they hyped LeBron up like crazy in the beginning.
Bro, Lucas played for 3 years, bro.
Okay, but what person do you know that has played for 3 years that has beaten a LeBron and AD plus the Nets 3?
Probably like Derrick Rose in his prime.
But did he win the chip?
I mean, he was there, you know.
Okay, but did he win the chip? But did he win the chip?
The chip isn't everything.
But did he win the chip?
It's only one chip, bro.
But did he win the chip?
Bro, Channing Frye has
that's
2
right.
chips.
He
bro.
didn't win
What
the
does that
chip.
mean?
That's right. He didn't win the
Channing Frye
chip.
has 2 chips, bro.
Okay, but
literally, NBA general managers have that many chips too.
Okay, but the point is, you only you only judge a person by chips if they've led their team to that chip. Otherwise, who cares? Like Patrick McCaw has like 3 chips. Nobody cares. And also, one thing, Derrick Rose did not play anything near Brooklyn Nets and the Big 3. He just didn't.
I know, but I don't know if he beat LeBron. But I mean,
Doesn't matter.
That team was not even by like 21, 22.
22. Also, okay, so we can get back from the assumption that the Mavs are gonna beat LeBron and injure LeBron and Brooklyn.
Yeah, imagine they injured too. Like out of all players, you pick LeBron to get hurt. The most durable player of NBA history.
But one thing though, LeBron, whenever he falls, he lies on the ground for like at least 2 minutes. It's just.
I saw so many memes on Instagram how this man was down for 90 seconds and then like some dudes tore their ACL. Got, they were on there for like 30. I'm like, I mean, kind of soft LeBron right there. The flop.
Okay, so let's say somehow that the Lakers. Okay, wait. Then let's.
So if you bring up the Mavs, bro.
No, but here's the thing. If the Mavs get past the Clippers, and we were like debating about that, like you even said Clippers in 7. But if Mavs win, Mavs might win, right? So, like, if the Mavs get past the Clippers, there's a chance they'll beat Utah and go to the Western Conference Finals. There's a chance. I mean, it's small, but there is a chance.
I just don't think they're winning, though, the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
I'm not expecting that. That's where I draw the line. Like, they're gone by then.
No, I agree. I
know KP's going to get hurt by then, 100%. He's playing more than 10 games, bro, without getting hurt.
Oh. KP gives you 10 games and then goes off for 9. That's like the ratio. It's like 55% ratio of playing time for KP.
Right, yeah, basically like one every 2 games.
Matt, if they really want to like contend for a championship, they need to get another star. That's not KP.
No, they should trade all their role players. Try to get Bradley Beal. I was like, Bradley and KP. That'd be.
That would be nasty. That would
fit perfectly. I feel like that's the one thing that they might as well just give up on defense. Like just be like an okay defensive team. But if you get Bradley Beal, I think they're definitely legitimate contenders.
Yeah.
Maybe DeMar DeRozan this offseason if they clear up some space. He wouldn't like be amazing, but he would be solid. He'll be a good fit. He's been good.
That might actually be a good fit just because like Luka's still gonna. It might still be a good fit because like Luka's still gonna be the main player. Like if you bring in a player like
Bradley Beal might think like he might mess it up potentially.
Yeah, exactly. Like DeMar DeRozan will still be like the second option, and he'll be okay with it because he's not like close to Luka, but he'll be okay with his position, and then that might actually work. But if you bring in like Bradley Beal, that might create some problems because like Luka's the main shot taker, and then Bradley Beal's also the main shot taker, so that might. I don't know, but it'd still be really good though. It'd be fun to watch.
Right. So what are we saying? You've all got the Nets winning.
Yeah.
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 I want to say Lakers so bad, but
Nathan, play the odds. Play the odds. LeBron is what? Like, what is he? 4-7? No, 4 and what is it? What is it?
6.
4-6. Play the odds. That gives you a 40% chance of LeBron winning. and a 60%.
That's different though. He's got AD now. He was like
and Drummond, you know.
Bro, he had D Wade and Chris Bosh lost to Dirk Nowitzki. No, wait.
Okay, no. That's the one thing that you could diss on LeBron's career, bro. That's the one.
No. But listen to me. Like he plus the people he was playing against, they weren't Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Joe. Like that was not the teams he was playing against. He might pull off
KD, Curry, Clay, and Draymond Green ain't close.
He did it one time. When he was in the.
You only needed one time.
He's not the same. He's not the same anymore. He's not the same player anymore. Like if he was like a 30-year-old LeBron or a 31, 32-year-old LeBron, I would like consider the ability of the Lakers to win. But right now, a 36-year-old LeBron is not gonna go give you 40, 10, and 8 every single game, and he needs to do that.
He does it in a different way now, though. Like his stats, okay, they might have dipped like a little bit. Like what? I mean, he's still averaging what, like 26, 7, and 7, like
25, 7, 7.
Yeah, pretty close to that. Like, and in his prime, like 27, 8, and 8. You know what I mean? Like it was like he made a small dip, but he he doesn't play as much defense anymore. But LeBron, he will also
Bro, the thing is, like, LeBron isn't gonna give you like the thing with LeBron is like when he wins in the playoffs, he doesn't play like he plays in the regular season. In the regular season, he gets you 26, 8, and 8, like Nathan said. But once it's playoff time, this guy goes for like
better in the playoffs though.
He's averaging like 30. Okay, but here's the thing. Last year he wasn't doing this in the playoffs. He was going this crazy in the play because he had AD.
Yeah, but he's going crazy with assists though. Like last season, he averaged like 10 assists.
Yeah, but the assists depend on other people. You can't control other people's ability to make shots. You can control your ability to score.
AD though.
Okay, but
where's AD? He came up. He clutched up. So so LeBron didn't need to. He never really needed. I mean, he did in which series was it? Actually, no, they won 5 games in every series, so he didn't even need to. But LeBron still can if he really wants to.
I don't know. He might be able to. But I don't know if he's still the same player to go get you like 35. I don't know if he's the same player to average 35 right now. So I think he does need AD. I think he needs AD. And AD has to show up. AD has to show up. If he plays like he's playing right now, like forget it. They're not even getting past. Okay, they're probably getting past.
AD has to pop up. He has to show why he's a top 5 talent. Because if not,
like I need AD to average like 29, 12, and like 2.5 blocks for them to actually win the chip. If he's even getting like 25 and 10, they're still not gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, additional pieces like Dennis Schroeder. He wasn't good in game 1, but he could be good. He just needs to step up.
Yeah, but we don't consider
Taylor Horton-Tucker, bro. Taylor Horton-Tucker. Give that man some minutes. He's tough.
Kuzma was also shit. He was absolutely terrible.
Nathan.
Yeah. Sure. What do you want, Furkan?
Taylor Horton-Tucker is not to be mentioned.
Oh,
he's not.
No. You have not watched Lakers game then.
I have. He had 2 points.
No, you haven't.
4 points last game.
You haven't. No, you haven't watched the Lakers game, bro.
No, he had 4 points.
Just because he's young. No. I'm dead serious. This man is elite, bro.
He's nice. I know he's nice, but he had 4 points.
Okay, bad game.
Well, dude, the point is he can be as nice as he wants.
How many points did Furkan have? How many did Furkan have?
No, look, are we talking about Furkan Korkmaz? Or are we talking about who's gonna win the championship? You brought up Taylor Horton-Tucker.
Yes, no, I think he deserves some minutes. He deserves some minutes.
Go talk to Frank Vogel because right now he's only playing 5 minutes a game.
I know.
Unless he scores 50 and 5, I don't see him being an actually good contributor. 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
No,
nobody cares about that.
8-man rotation.
But he's not. Go talk to Frank Vogel. Like
I will. That's the issue.
Wait, I'm DMing you his number. We're tight. We're boys with him. You can go talk to him.
I'll DM him.
Don't bring him down Horton-Tucker until you have Frank Vogel's signature saying that he will play more than 15 minutes. Don't ever bring him up again. And we're talking about winning the championship. Don't do it.
Oh my goodness, man.
Let's do awards because we already know Nets are gonna
save that for next episode. Is this too long?
I mean, I don't know. I'm having fun. I don't mind.
Yeah, me too.
But we could if you want.
Actually, I'm gonna just stop recording right now. We'll do a separate one like right after I stop recording.
Okay.
All right. So guys, this has been it for the playoff predictions. I think no matter what happens, it'll be a great series. You know, fans are back, the intensity is back, and hope you guys enjoy it. As always, don't forget to Basar, it's your thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to add something, guys. If you've made it to the end of this video, I think you can all tell that I have a superior basketball knowledge compared to Nathan. And might I add, I have evidence of this as I've won fantasy basketball, and it's not even close. Nathan got third place, and I got first place. So as you guys can see, I have superior basketball knowledge, and listen to my opinions before you listen to Nathan's. See you next time, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.